Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. I've done so much work since the last episode. I'm so excited to be showing you guys what all I've done. As you guys can see in the background there, we have our windmill up from our tutorial build, if you can call it that. I know I'm pretty rusty when it comes to those types of videos. I really haven't done any before, so I guess it technically wouldn't be rust, but I've never done it in my life, so I guess it could be rust. But yeah, so we've done so much in the time since our last episode. So let me head over here and show you what all we've done. So as you can see, I extended a path this way past the house and added some railing. So that's all I've done. No, I'm just kidding. We've done a lot more than that. I have fully prepared an entire pathing system so far. It is not fully completed. If you look over here, I did some retaining walls. I did say I was going to add these retaining walls to the outside. Now, this side is not detailed at all, so don't be too frustrated. I will go back through and detail it. I also extended this side of the build out a little bit more, so I terraformed this area just a little bit so we can add a pathway going through here at some point. But yeah, I guess I also filled in an area right here where this path came into about like right here. So I just filled all that in and closed it off a little bit because I have some plans for this area at some point, which we will get to, but not in this episode. But yeah, I've been grinding. I've been getting all the mud and all the resources so I could actually do the pathing. Now, this took forever. I haven't finished pathing this area right here because it took me a while to figure out how I wanted to do the railing here, and it's come out okay. There's some little tinkering that I'm gonna do with it, but I've got the pathing up here. It took me just quite a while to shape it. The only thing that like really frustrated me throughout doing all the railings and everything is I didn't realize, based off of my placement of this, that it was too close. So I had to literally move this entire thing over one block. So that was a little frustrating. So I moved that over one block and I had to move all my birds around. So now they're in different areas. I think there's a couple where I tried to get them back in the same spot, but it didn't work out that well. So I just... Ooh, what a lag spike. Oh, I don't like that. But yeah, so I have a frame laid out right here. So that's going to be one of the builds we do today, which I will tell you right now is a fountain. And I'm sure you guys could figure that out because it's centered and it is a circular area. It's not too hard to figure it out. This design that I'm going to do for this is not going to be my design. It's someone else's design. It just fit my size that I had planned out for this area. So I was like, ooh, I like the look of this design, but let me do it in my own style. So I changed up a couple things on it, and you guys will be seeing that in just a little bit. And then I have a build set for this area right here. Sorry, I laid the torches out specifically to encapsulate the area. So like the inside of the torches is where I can build. So I was just checking to see if I messed it up by having this railing here, but it doesn't. I remember the size of the build, and these boxes, shulker boxes, have all the resources. So really we can just hop right into doing that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. So I'm going to show you the ingredients that it takes to build the fountain right here. So if you guys want to take a screenshot real quick, the original designer, he didn't even have any materials planned out or anything like that. So if you want to use this as like a tutorial time, feel free. But here is all the required items that I'm using for the fountain here. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. So I will get to building that in just a little bit, but I want to let you guys have a little bit of time to go through all these materials, and I will show you what is also in our other build over here. So I don't want to tell you what this build is. This is a unique build with some inspiration. So you guys will see that you should be able to tell what the inspiration is once I do build it, but I'm not going to tell you what the build is yet. But here are the resources for this build right here. So if you guys are interested, so this virtual log is actually going to be stripped. I just haven't stripped it yet. So yeah, so these are going to be stripped. So that's the only little key detail difference that you're going to need, but you will have an axe on you, so you'll be fine. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out over the little break we had. Like I said, these come out every other week. So over that time period, this is the work I got done. And it took quite a while because this, surprisingly, isn't even all the mud we got. Let me show you how much mud we ended up getting. So this is where it ended off last episode, right? This is where the road ended, and I extended it all the way around, all the way through here. Some of it's like 5 wide blocks, some of them's 4 wide. It just took me a while to get, but I did go, and as you guys can see, my shovel's pretty much destroyed. I gotta go fix the durability on this in a little bit, but I want to show you how much mud I ended up getting. Yeah, look, almost a full double chest here, and then at least another row here. So that should be all together pretty close to a full double chest, and that is unpacked. So I should have a little bit of packed mud in here, not too much. A bunch of jungle wood because oh yeah, I have more mud in here, packed mud. But I unfortunately turned all of my jungle wood into planks, and I don't have enough space for all of it. So that was a minor inconvenience. So I'm slowly just wearing down the resources in here because there's no way I can fit it in there. And like I said, this is probably going to turn into a auto smelting center at some point. So this is not always going to be a what was it, storage room? I'm gonna move that, but I have so many plans for this world, and to see all of it come together, I mean, like, just look at this angle, and like, I got this here, I got that, my house looks nice, look, the walls look nice. This is not done. I have plans to make this kind of like a dog park, which I don't know if I told you that, so that might be like insider info now. But I do also have plans to extend this retaining wall to the outside of our little wheat field here, so it should surround the entire wheat field at some point. And I have plans to make a little pond in here and to have this be like an opening, and there's going to be water that flows out. Oh no, I kind of gave it away. Under here is completely empty. I might have shown you guys this in a previous video, but do not ream me for not filling this in. Do you know how much dirt it would take to fill this in? Oh Lord, it's a lot of work. I've used so much dirt to flatten and terraform this whole area. It's just a little too much. So yeah, as you can see, we got all sorts of little patches that I didn't fill in. But that's where torches come in. If they can't spawn down there, nothing matters anyways, right? Here's my little redstone. But anyways, let's get to the build. I will meet you up there, and we'll get the music started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I made a mistake on the quantity of the items I need. We actually needed like 2 more cobble, or you can like mix it in with the mossy cobble. Generally, you just need 2 more cobble variants. And then you also needed 4 more variation blocks of the floor. So I was off a little bit. I ended up grabbing 4 more brick, but depending on how you do the ground, you'll just need 4 more blocks between these two. So yeah, that was unfortunate. And I also realized that when I was showing you the ingredients, I had a couple items that were meant over here. So I had forgot to change out, because I did update the design for this build over here that I'm putting here in just a minute. And we actually aren't using the dark oak anymore. So the glow ink sack and the white dye is the only change. You will not need the dark oak plank. So here's the revised one. If you want to take a picture, I'll leave it up for just a split second. But anyways, let's hop right back into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're finally done with our traveling merchant cart. Now, the reason I came up with this idea was I have played a lot of other games, and one of the games that I enjoy playing, I play with my wife, is Stardew Valley. And Stardew Valley happens to have like a traveling merchant that shows up, so my inspiration for this was based off of that. And we call her the pig lady because the pig pulls the merchant cart. But I thought it would be smart to use like Minecraft inspired because it is in Minecraft. So I decided the closest thing is the traveling merchant, and they use llamas. So I decided to go with llamas that pull the cart. And unfortunately, you cannot put traveling merchants and like keep them in the world. So unfortunately, I did not trap one. So that's why I built it specifically for a villager. But if you come around back, I have this rail here. So I'm using this as kind of like a step ladder because traveling merchant's not going to have like a dangling ladder to get down, and he's not going to want to climb up and down very often. So I gave him a little step ladder he could pick up, put in the corner here if he wanted to. And the reason we got rid of the dark oak was originally the dark oak was for the wheels, but I ended up redesigning this because I wanted more of a wagon wheel look, and the trapdoors just look so much better as wagon wheels. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do a wagon wheel look, but I ended up being able to pull it off with this design, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I also made it so this is villager proof, so the villager can stay in here. It would probably grab a armorer job or probably the cartographer, one or the other. Usually I go for the armor because I have the pickaxe and the axe, so it would only make sense that the armorer would have that. But at some point we'll have to go grab a villager and put him in here. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. You guys let me know what you guys think. But before I call it an end to the video, I wanted to let you guys know I did name our dogs. So I do have my main dogs. So these are the names I picked out. Max and Sibo, those were some of my childhood dogs. I absolutely loved those dogs growing up, and I'm really happy I can bring them in and share them with all of you guys. So yeah, Sibo is spelled weird, but that's how we spelled it back then. So I'm really happy. These guys are awesome. And then I added the names you guys suggested. So it still wasn't enough. There's no names for these dogs. I have no names for these ones or those ones over here. But I do have 2 names over here. I still need a 3rd one and a 4th one because I'm going to breed these because I want 4 of each type of dog. And I named Andromeda and Grayson. I named it Grayson because of Dick Grayson, which is the superhero, because you guys also put a lot of comments about some superhero names. So I put Fido here, Barry for Barry Allen is what I assume that is. Apollo, which is a sun god. That's pretty cool. Titan. I don't know what superhero that is, but it makes me think of Megamind, Titan. And then Crypto, like Superman's dog, Crypto. Tank, don't know who that is. Gambit, I know he's Marvel, he's awesome. And Wally, I assume for Wally West. But we still need 4, 8, 10, 14 names for the dogs for sure. So if you guys want to leave some comments down below with more names, I would really appreciate it. We also need names for the birds over here. So please leave just leave like a handful of comments, like of different names. I'll definitely add them because I don't know what to name them. And one of you guys down there commented to do the dogs named after the Black family in Harry Potter. And when I say Black family, I mean like Sirius Black. So we have Sirius Black, Cygnus Black, Bellatrix Black, and Regulus Black. So I thought that was really cool. It was a good idea. I think Andromeda was a name I chose. I came up with that name. That is also from the Black family in Harry Potter, which is really cool. So I don't know any other dog names that we could come up with. So if you guys have any ideas, please leave them down below. I'd be really appreciative of it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you really do like the fountain build, please go leave a like and subscribe to Monkey. He is a great builder. The only reason I went with his design is I set a size that I wanted for it, and he just happened to have the perfect, like that is the exact idea that I had for a fountain. But he nailed it. So I really do appreciate you guys. Leave him a like and subscribe if you do like that. I really do appreciate it. And if you do like our little traveling merchant cart, it should go into the overall lore of the world, and I will get into the lore of the world once we get more of this world built. So I'm really happy with this series. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.